Apologize for the technical difficulties. We're live now. What's going on, everybody? I appreciate you guys hanging out with us here today. We usually come here Monday through Friday at 8:35 a.m. Eastern time zone, going over our affirmations and gratitude over on Clubhouse. I know we're streaming on multiple platforms, but if you would like to utilize your voice and give input, you're more than welcome to join us over on Clubhouse. Or once again, you can continue to listen whatever streaming platform you're listening to. But if you will stay there, go ahead and hit that invite button and invite 2 other entrepreneurs to the show so they can start to get their mindset together. This is dedicated to our entrepreneurs and business owners. This is a safe space for you guys here. I'm about to get this party rolling here. I am having some technical difficulties, but we're going to get through it as I'm trying to stream to all these platforms. But anyways, I'm Dr. Travis Davis. My affirmation is I can, I will, I must get it done by any means necessary. My gratitude goes out to all of you guys, everybody that's a part of the community. I truly appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys provide me with so much knowledge and information. You guys probably don't even know it, but I'm telling you, as much as you guys say I pour into you, you guys pour into me even more just by talking, whether you know it or not. So I'm extremely grateful for each and every one of you guys. And our prompt for today, I want to know, who are your top 2 influencers that, we family, okay? So you going to recommend 2 people to us. Who would be those 2 people that you recommend to the community that we should start, kind of putting into our playlist here? We got to hear about them, and we should, give a couple seconds throughout our day to take a peek to it. I ain't talking about the girl who the F did I marry? I don't want y'all giving me the link to that person, although I know all y'all watching that stuff. I done watched it too, by the way. I ain't just talking about you. She got me trapped a little bit there. But I ain't talking about that influence, okay? I want to know, who are top 2 influencers that's providing you. It don't have to be business information. Maybe they're providing you some mindset things. Maybe they're giving you tips and tricks on how to just live life a little bit better. But who is that person or people or group that's pouring information into your mind? We want to hear from you today and let us know who it is. If you got the link to those individuals, I want you to go ahead and drop it into the chat as well. So again, we can start to follow those individuals. Now, my top 2 people that I'm pouring in for 2024, this one I actually started pouring into him in probably 2022, because I when you got issues, you usually go seek guidance, right? So I had some issues. I had some tax things going on, and, I had to figure out, how the heck do I do this a little bit better? But my guy, Mark Kohler, I introduced him to you guys maybe a couple months ago, but he talks about taxes and properly structuring your businesses. He has this thing that he calls a T, and he tells you, you should, and I know this stuff now, I knew a little already, but you should have your operations business on one side of the quadrant, and then you should have all of your assets on another side under different LLCs, and then all of those should feed into your trust. And this allows you to take advantage of different tax situations so you don't have to pay that high bill. So I highly advise you guys to check out Mark Kohler. Again, even if you're not there yet, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't take a look at information, guidance, okay, so you can do a little bit better here, all right? So that's one. The other one that I'm going to introduce you to is my guy, Pace Morby. Okay, Morby, I mean. Pace is about real estate, right? And he teaches how to do real estate with something called Subject To. So the reason I'm introducing this one to you guys is because I truly believe that people are going to hit the fan in their houses within the next year or two with these interest rates and things like that. And they're going to need somebody to bail them out that ain't the bank and it ain't bankruptcy. And he teaches how you can come in and take over a mortgage without putting down payments, without spending all of this extra money. Literally, you could just slide in a deal, get them to sign the mortgage over to you, and then you can pay them their money out, in the next year or so. And this can happen to not just real estate. Yes, he's going to teach you about real estate, but I want you guys to understand that this can happen with businesses. This can happen with buying cars, all of that stuff. You can literally tell somebody, hey, I want to own your business. You're going to sell it to me for $2 million, but I'm not going to give you the $2 million right now. And here's the reason. If I gave you $2 million, you're going to have to pay taxes on it if you don't know where to move it. But we can structure a deal that you sell the business to me for $2.2 million. That's $200,000 more than you asked. But I'm going to pay you out that $2.2 million over the next 5 years. And these are going to be how the payments are going to be structured. And you can get a business that way, houses that way. And Pace Maury is a great individual to teach that information to if you want to get into the real estate side. So if you play these two individuals perfectly, you got Mark that's teaching you with all of this money that you're going to have coming in from your business. He's going to teach you how to structure it, protect yourself so you can avoid taxes, and you can avoid the number one way that people get rich in America, suing. If somebody was to sue you, they're not going to be able to get anything because you've hidden everything through your trust and things of that nature. That's what Mark is going to do. Pace is going to teach you literally how to get these properties and businesses with no money down. Nothing's coming out of your pocket. They're just signing everything over to you. And you got to not tell yourself this stuff ain't possible. You just got to listen to people who do it. And then you got to practice it. And it'll happen to you. So again, those are my two influencers. I want to hear from you guys. I want to know who are the people that are influencing you guys in your life, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Let us know who it is. Nadir, what's going on, my brother? Let the people know who you are, where you're from, affirmation, gratitude, and who are two influencers that are pouring in to you.
Good morning, leaders. My name is Nadir Nasheed. I'm calling from the DMV. My affirmations is I have a newfound respect for the position that I hold. I have no sense of entitlement in terms of where I'm going. I just have a high level of respect for myself than what the next individual can imagine, and I attempt to earn it daily. That's just my mentality. It's not worth the argument that you may get into with anyone who thinks their opinion of you is who you are. Stay focused, maintain your peace, and great things will happen in stages. My gratitude is, as always, being blessed to wake up this morning, put my feet on the floor, think about doing some different things and making some changes. Two influences. It's ironic. Something had popped up on my feed a couple of weeks ago. A gentleman named Noah Kagan. I'm not sure if many of y'all are familiar with him. You may be, Travis, but he created an app in the weekend. His company is AppSumo, where he give you discount on softwares. But he created an app in the weekend that cost him roughly about $60. The domain was like 14. The app, he found somebody on Fiverr to create it for him, and this was way back when you probably could get it at a relatively inexpensive price. Well, today the company is doing $80 million a year. In his book, The $1 Million Weekend, he teaches you how to come out of your comfort zone, doing small things like going to your favorite coffee store. For most of us, it probably would be Starbucks if you drink coffee, or your favorite smoothie spot. And when you go in there, you know it's a franchise, so the price is what it is. But you ask them for a discount after you place your order. At that point, if you can take the rejection, then you know that you're just one step away from getting that next yes. Now, I'm sure many of us have been taught this throughout many events or symposiums just to try to come out your comfort zone to get things accomplished so you can move forward to your goals. This book, I got it on Audible. I listened to it for like 4.5 hours. Then I decided to listen to it again because the principles that this man is teaching is the same stuff that I've been hearing for years. I just never had the patience to put it into play. And some of the things, or many of the things that come out of your mouth, speaks the same tone. And it's about having that patience to see whatever it is that you're working on come through. If you continue to hop from venture to venture, then you'll never know if you ever would have made it in that previous one. So right now, he's definitely one of the top influencers that I'm paying attention to. The other one is Russell Brunson. I didn't know about, well, let me say this. I, I stumbled on him before you start talking about him. But once you start talking about him, I start following him. And I just see how the techniques work to help you build that that business or build the following. But more importantly, both of these individuals talk about that building that email um, family or that email group so that you can have that email marketing. And I applaud you for wanting to move off of Facebook and take it into the pure money community, because if Facebook shut down, you still have your people. And that's what's most important, that we still have the group that we built without having somebody else take it from us when they decide to change. So with that, I yield my mic.
Appreciate you sharing that with us there. And those are definitely two great influencers. Of course, I know Russell Brunson way better than I know the other individual that you mentioned. If you guys have been with me for a while, yeah, I know I preach Russell Brunson to you guys. So very, very familiar with him. I actually paid to be in his inner circle. So all the information, a lot of the knowledge that I teach you guys about sales and marketing actually came from the studies of Russell Brunson. When I got in that inner circle, it actually cost almost $40,000 to get inside of his inner circle. So I actually tried to transfer this information to you guys because a lot of your influencers on the internet who aren't good people, but they sound good, were sitting right next to me in that same masterclass in that same inner circle with Russell Brunson. And the beauty about the techniques that he teaches is it works for everybody, no matter the niche. It's just sales and marketing. And that's why bad and evil people, can generate a lot of revenue, because sales and marketing works for anybody. And that's why I try to teach this stuff to you guys so you know how to start communicating so you can get those sales, because we need more good people in this world, but we need y'all to learn how to do sales and marketing, because the evil people, man, they got it down to the T. But I appreciate you for sharing that, Nadir. If you have links to those individuals that people can quickly follow them, drop those into the chat so people can click on them and catch up with those individuals. Robert, I'm about to come to you next. We got a couple people on Facebook. Someone said Myron Golden and King Ashley Ann as two great influencers to follow. Myron Golden was my very first coach that I got when I started my entrepreneurial journey way, way, way back in the day, when he only cost a couple $1,000. Right now, Myron at like $100,000 right now. But I love Myron, and King Ashley is definitely one of my ladies that, I rock out with, so definitely with her. Someone said Dan Pena. I think I've heard of his name before, but I'm not too familiar. And our council lady over here, Kay Patrice, she said her elders, the elders. I mean, you can't beat that. One of my elders told me something the other day that kicked into my mind. They say, if the younger people would just talk to us, they would find out a whole lot more than they ever could in school. And I say, well, what do you mean by that? He goes, well, if you just pay attention to everything, everybody repeats the same cycle. When you get of age that you start smelling yourself, you tell yourself, well, it's nothing older people can teach me anymore. They not part of this generation. And it happens in the same cycle every single year. And he goes, well, the same time that they say that, they get out here and they live life and start finding out about mortgage and interest rates and all of these things that if they just would have talked to the elders, we went through the same struggle and we made it through, but you just won't ask us how we did it. And I started to think, well, you're right. The elders are full of information and we refuse to listen to them. So those are great people that you guys should pour into. All right. And she says she has a lunch call with them every 3 to 4 months. Hey, that's something smart to do. I actually have a group, a veterans group of elders that that's my pro bono work. I know I said that last night. I don't do pro bono work, but I do for the veterans. I got a large group of them out in Florida that I work with, and I'm full of information. So I'm with you on that. Robert, great morning to you. Let the people know who you are, where you're from, affirmation and gratitude, and who are two influencers that you don't mind sharing with the community that we can pour into.
Great morning, great morning. This is Robert. I'm checking in from Jacksonville, Florida. My gratitude this morning goes out to my wife. My affirmation is this year I'm working like no one else. So next year I can work like no one else. And two influencers. I ain't got a whole lot that I really follow, but one of my main guy is Jim Rohn. I've been listening to him for a number of years. And every time I listen to him, I can hear something different. He's very inspiring. The other one, I probably gotta say, probably go with Zig Ziglar. That's another good guy I do listen to. Yeah, man, that's it. Not a whole lot I do follow, but the two that you mentioned, Travis, I'm definitely gonna subscribe and start listening to those two guys because that's my kind of thing. This is Robert, and I'm done.
I appreciate you for sharing that with us, Robert. Zig Ziglar and Jim Rohn are definitely two powerhouse players in the game right there. They also got some amazing books that they've written that I highly advise people to check out and look into. But the elders, they've been in this game and they have tons and tons of information. And those are two individuals that I've poured into years and years ago, listening to them. And guys, all of these people, I want you guys to realize this, okay? You can't learn from everybody at once, right? So what you really should be doing is like, what is a pain point that you have right now? Or like, where do you see yourself going? And is somebody there? And we need to listen to how they did it so we can understand some techniques and things that we can start to incorporate in our life as we create our path and our journey, not theirs. We got to create our own. We can't get on somebody else's path. We can just hear how they did it, some things that they may have come across, but it ain't going to be the same way when you do it. You just have to hear that stuff and then start moving fast in that direction. And hopefully you don't have to go through the challenge that they went through because they already told you about it. But I'm telling you, it's going to be something that happens that you're going to need their guidance, their information. And, they could have had 10 videos out there that when you compile it together, you got the answer of how to move forward. Once you get past that hurdle, then and only then do you go to the next influencer. And I'm telling y'all this because if you listen to 15 influencers at a time, you're going to have 15 different strategies and you're going to lose belief because everybody's strategy can't work. It's just impossible. But the crazy thing is, everybody's strategy does work. It just worked for them. And you got to figure out your own. So I appreciate you sharing that there with us, Robert. Again, those are two great individuals that you guys should check out, Zig Ziglar and Jim Rohn. D, what's going on? Great morning to you. Let the people know who you are, where you're from, affirmation and gratitude, and who are two influencers that are pouring into you.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm D White. I'm calling from Baltimore, Maryland. My gratitude is my family. I'm also grateful for my dear neighbors, Nadia and Karifa. I can't say that enough because I want them to understand and know in their heart how much I appreciate them. My affirmation today is I am full of energy and optimism. I can overcome negative thoughts and situations. I choose positivity. My two influencers are Stormy Wellington, who is one of the top network marketers in the health and wellness industry because I'm in that industry, and Eric Worre, who teaches network marketers how to grow their business. Um, Dr. Travis, I want to thank you for the Me versus Me on, I believe that was Monday, because you have made me step my game up and move myself out the way. Because remember, you said go on your phone and call everybody in your phone. I said, you know what? You already have a database of people because I use this CRM called Teamsy, and it I rate my customers in there, or um, or my contacts rather in there, and Teamsy make those people come around however high they are based on their how I rate them. And so it makes me talk to them either every week, every other week, once a month, every 4 months, depending on how I rate them. So thank you for making me go to my Teamsy, because I reached out to an individual last night, and I also have a t-shirt business. So not only did I get this young man to join me in business with Total Life Changes, but he also placed a 15 t-shirt order. So he actually hit both my businesses at the same time. So Dr. Travis, thank you for pushing me and making me move myself out the way. And I release my mic.
And I appreciate you for coming up here and sharing that with us. And most importantly, hey, I like to hear those wins that's going on over there. And you actually did something that I teach the individuals about: stacking an offer. Don't just sell somebody one thing. Usually they want multiple things when they open up a cart. And that's when you start to present the other stuff that you got to them, and you increase the value of your client. So kudos to you right there. Not sure if you knew what you was doing, but you should wrap stuff like that up and understand you can increase the value of each and every client that you got coming in there. But the network marketers that you mentioned, I actually learned from them as well early in the day. When I first got started out in business, I got into network marketing. That's where I learned trading. So at first, I started the stock market by myself. Then I ran into, I don't know what it's called now. It was IML back then. And that's actually where I met Andre at. And I had my team of over 3,000 people. I was getting paid over $10,000 a month. So when people say network marketing is a scam and things like that, I get what they're saying. It's not the best payout terms or whatnot, but if you can understand that it's teaching you how to do sales and marketing, how to communicate with individuals, you can get a lot of value out of that. But I highly advise people that are in the network marketing industry, you can't just sell whatever it is that they got going on. So if you pay attention to the influencers, the Eric Worres and the Stormy Wellingtons and individuals who are really, really high in that network marketing industry, you'll realize they got coaching programs. They got other programs that are going on that's really generating the revenue. But what they do very, very good is they create their own community. And when you have your own community, well, now here goes the opportunity to sell other things. You got your events that Stormy does all the time. She makes money off those events. She has her own personal coaching program. Eric has his own software that he offers to his community. And they get their community by joining the bigger community of the iMarkets Live. I believe Stormy was in iMarkets Live. I think Eric was in iMarkets Live as well, if I'm right. I can't remember. But you'll start to see when you open your eyes and you get rid of the emotions, because they do a good job of playing the music and putting all of the tunes in your ears to spark the emotions and get the logic out the door. And I'm not talking about anybody. I'm just telling you guys, this is sales and marketing. This is where you want to be. So you got to pay attention to what's going on, because you can't deviate from the script that works. Now, the beauty is you're going to be a good person that's doing it. You don't have to be a bad person that's doing it. But good people got to sell the same way. It's just like we have to make the sale. And I need good people to study sales more so you can really, truly help the individuals out that need the help, instead of allowing these bad people to keep selling them the stuff over and over again. And it's frustrating to me. But by all means, Eric Worre, amazing individual when we're talking about network marketing. And Stormy Wellington, although whatever anybody says, her track record, amazing individual, will learn how to build this community and talk to these ladies. I ain't never seen somebody do it. She know how to go viral. I ain't seen her go viral lately. I don't know if the last viral things that she had, I said she is a brave lady to be posting that and go viral in this atmosphere. But hey, she knows how to do it. These are great individuals to learn the game from, all right? Talisha, great morning to you. Let the people know who you are, where you're from, affirmation and gratitude, and who are top 2 influencers in your life that you can share with us.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Talisha, better known as your girl, Ty Creations, the entrepreneur creator, and I help individuals capitalize in the travel and in the clean, and I help you scale and grow and start your cleaning business. Oh, um, I'm calling from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I'm grateful for my health. And my affirmation is abundance is mine. A lot of the influencers that I list that y'all mentioned before, but you know what? I mean, I'm gonna have to give it to you, Travis, because I'm studying you right now. So I mean, right now, like you said, like you got to pick one, and I can't keep up with everything. So I think that number one is probably would be you because I'm placing a lot of your systems and I'm watching how you move and I appreciate you so much. So you would definitely have to go to you, Hello. But another one is I you know y'all know I'm a Beyonce fan. So I love the way she's moving. I love the way she's branding herself. um and it's way more than just like singing or whatever. It's just the branding part behind her because she has so much power behind her from the people that's following her. She can go anywhere and she got this following, so I would have to say probably that right there. Yeah, that's where I'm at. And all the people mentioned before, like I'm so familiar. Even they also have another Stormy's friend, one of Stormy's good friend, Anetta Powell. I like her. I like the way she moved. Coach Brooks is amazing herself too. Like, yeah, those type of people. And probably in my field, AJ Simmons. I got a couple of people, but right now I'm focusing in and honing in on you, Dr. Travis. All right.
I appreciate you right there for sharing that with me, Talisha. I'm glad that I'm able to provide some value to you to help you along with that journey right there. Um, I'm truly honored. So thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, guys. Man, she messed me up right there. I wasn't expecting me. But anyways, let's keep the party moving. Larry, what's going on with you, my brother? Let the people know who you are, where you're from, affirmation and gratitude, and who are 2 influencers in your life that's pouring into it.
Good morning, everybody. Larry calling from Hampton, Virginia, by way of New Orleans. My affirmation is I continue to knock all obstacles out my way. My gratitude goes out to life again. We all wake up every day and get an opportunity to make a difference in our lives. My top two influencers, number one right now got to be you, Dr. Davis. Um, I can say every day how much I took a I don't know how to say this, but I just took a I gravitate more to what you say and how you say it. I gravitate to that. And another one would have to be I don't think I was ready for the second one. Right now I'm just focused on one. But I don't have a second one at the moment. Like I'm coming out of work mode and jumping on just to say what I have to say. Uh, but other than that, I give my mic. Thank y'all.
I appreciate you sharing that with us there, Larry. And once again, I'm honored to be one of those influencers that sport into you. I definitely got a lot of value to share with you guys. And, yourself, Talisha, Nadir, Robert, I've seen you guys. Of course, Robert's been here for a while, so he's taken off. But I mean, all of you guys, and there's more. I'm just talking to the ones that's on the stage right now that I see. You guys are running. I don't know if you guys notice or not, but you guys are actually moving pretty fast in your own ways, right? So it's not to compare each one of you guys to each other, but each one of you guys are breaking barriers that, you know, may have been in your way previously. Even yourself, Larry, talking, utilizing your voice. You wasn't doing that before. You're moving. Nadir, man, I don't know if Nadir went to a Canva masterclass or what, but I'm seeing Nadir post stuff. He's got talking about he got courses coming soon, and like we talked about this stuff in the 30-day challenge, and I'm just excited to see that he's putting it out there, and I see the coming soon. He said, I don't have it together yet. I'm just letting y'all know it's coming. And that's what I'm trying to, that's what I've been teaching the individuals, and I get excited when I see that. I see Talisha going live and she's talking and using her voice and telling people to sign up to her stuff, to her programs, to her coaching and whatnot. And again, this is what I try to advise to you guys. Don't nobody know what you got going on if you don't tell them. And I'm seeing you individuals. And Robert's just in his own lane. Y'all know Robert. Robert is making it happen. He's always made it happen. He's flying through this stuff, getting contracts and everything. But again, all of you guys are making such amazing strides, and there's more of you. It ain't just you guys on the stage. It's a lot of you guys that have been in this community. So I just wanted to remind you all that you're doing amazing stuff. I don't know if I'm the only influencer, if there's another influencer, but whoever's pouring into you guys, you're doing an amazing job. I don't want you to take this and slow down. Like, I'm not patting you on the back for you right now and telling you you could take a break. Hell no, you can't take a break. I want you to go faster. Whatever you've been doing right now, I need you to do more of it. It's good stuff that you've been doing. I'm telling you, I need you to increase your production because you're doing an amazing job thus far. So I had to give y'all all that shout out. Andre, what's going on, my brother? Let the people know who you are, where you're from, affirmation, gratitude, and who are two people right now that's pouring into you.
Grand Rising family. My name is Andre Adams. I am from Baltimore, Maryland. And my gratitude for today is I am thankful for life. And my affirmation is I am the greatest. And top two influencers, I would say it is you, Travis. You've been pouring, not just this year, but the past 2 years. You're this is the room I come in the most, 90% on Clubhouse, and this is really helping. So you, and then I would say number two, number two, it's really difficult for me to narrow it down. Um, I'm trying to think on the top of my head. Right now, just I would say one of my father right now. He's influencing. I'm talking to him about some different opportunities, and I would say he's influencing my direction in some things I'm looking forward to this year. So yeah, you and him right now, man. Starting the year off good, getting things done, and I appreciate this room, like I said before, man. So thank you all for listening, and I yield the mic.
We appreciate you there, Andre, my brother. I was telling them before you got in here because a couple of people were talking about network marketing, and I was letting them know you've been with me the longest in our network marketing journey. We had a very large team as we built that thing out, and I was traveling around talking to individuals, but it all came down to a halt one day. I just woke up and bombed it all because I didn't enjoy it anymore. But we made it amazing. I'm telling you guys, we had a very large group that was moving forward. But at the end of the day, it was only one that stuck with me. My guy Andre right there. So I appreciate you, Andre, for hanging out with us here. And also you did another one, you said another influence that I want to remind everybody, definitely our parents. Okay. I'm just talking to the individuals that got kids right now. You know, whether you know it or not, I don't care if your kids are sitting in school or not. I don't care what coach you get to your kids or not. You are the biggest influence in their life. I don't care if you don't spend a lot of time with them, whether you're working all the time and you just come home and you only see them. They see you every day. Their eyes see you. Their ears are listening to the words that come out of your mouth every single day. When you think they ain't looking, they looking. When you think they just waiting for their teacher to teach them stuff, no, they come home and they listen to your reaction to the homework. You are the number one influence in your children's life, no matter what. All the way till they get out your house, you influence them. And even when they leave the house, as you heard Andre, you still influence your children. So I highly advise my parents because it frustrates me. I got, and we all got bad people in our family that got these kids out here and they not taking care of them. Like that may be one of my most irritating things right here. I can't believe the parents bring these children into this world and expect other people to be their influencers. You are the first and only influence that these children should be paying attention to. And I need us to do better as parents. But that's neither here nor there. I had to go on that one right there. Just pour into your babies. Crystal, what's going on? Let the people know who you are, where you're from, affirmation, gratitude, and who are two people who are influencing your life at this moment.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Crystal, calling from Atlanta, Georgia. And my affirmation is I'm a wise woman who lives in abundance and money comes to me easily. And I am grateful for another day of life. And my two influencers, well, my first one, um, is you, Dr. Chavez, but also the community that you have created. I've been coming in here for pretty much since the beginning, and um, everyone up on stage that comes up on stage, I listen to them and take advice from them, and you as well. So that y'all have really been a great influence on my life and helping me, get to the next level or implementing different processes. Another one would be for me, Connie S. Falls. She is really big in the putting your processes together field. She has uh, broken it down to the point where it's easy to do. It's a lot of work, but it's easy to do and very knowledgeable. And plus, also, she has the type of lifestyle that I am aspiring to have to some degree. So, those are my top two for right now. And I'm Crystal, and I'm sitting pretty in my commercial kitchen.
Absolutely, I appreciate you for sharing with us, Crystal. First, this community, this group is definitely, yeah, y'all got my gratitude this morning because I'm telling y'all voice has power. You may not think that your voice got power, but each and every one of you got every time y'all speak, you are impacting somebody's life, and you guys have impacted my life just as much as I've impacted yours, whether you know it or not. And all of you guys together as a whole, I mean, it's such a blessing, to have each and every one of y'all come up here and pour into us. Once again, whether you're really paying attention to the impact that your voice has, it has an impact on many. I mean, hell, Crystal even got a slogan, for her treats through this group. And I've even witnessed Crystal learn how to talk better. Like she talks more freely. And I remember day one, first getting started out. That whole thing has changed from the person that she was when she first got into this room to where you guys see her at today. And Connie, I can't preach about Connie enough. She was one of the, when I first got on this internet and Clubhouse thing, I don't know what it was. I gravitated towards Connie about these system things, and we've become close friends. I've invited her out to the events that I've put on. I've shared her here with the community because I realized she has some information that's extremely, extremely valuable to all businesses, and that's building out those systems. And, yeah, I don't know how you survive without it. And I'm a tech person. So I know the tech. Most people think that I got the systems behind the tech. No. I just know the tech. I know tech to the T, but to really know how to structure out the processes and procedures, that's what creates a system. Now you could take that processes and procedures and bring it over to my tech. But she knows how to put these processes and procedures together like I've never seen before. And of course, she's living the soft lifestyle that Crystal's talking about right there. I think a lot of the women out there would love to have the soft lifestyle. So definitely that's what I tell you guys. If you find somebody that's living the life that you want, all you got to do is pay attention to what they're telling you to do. And you can incorporate these things. And once again, if you haven't followed Connie yet, I would highly advise you guys to follow Connie. She has something called Systems in a Day that she does. It may be like 2 days or something of that nature online. So DM her too. I don't know if Crystal, if you could find Connie's link that you could put in the chat, but DM her if you guys are interested in building a system. I'm telling y'all right now, she ain't cheap. I'll let you know that up front. She's also not going to deviate and come down with her prices. She ain't cheap, but her Systems in a Day, I believe maybe she has an online thing that may be the cheapest way to access her, and her book, Scrambled Eggs. Again, you guys can DM her, tell her I sent you. She may hook you up. Tell her Travis sent you, and he said, "Can we get a pure money hookup?" The worst she can say is no. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead and send her that and see if she get a pure money hookup. If she get enough of them, she may go ahead and hook us up. She may even come and give us our own private class. Oh, I didn't think about that one. So, by all means, she's definitely a great individual to follow and learn information from. So I appreciate you for sharing that with us here, Crystal. If anybody else would like to come up and utilize their voice, you're more than welcome to. I see that we had somebody over here on YouTube say Les Brown, Jen Rohan, and Zig Ziglar again. So again, those are definitely two individuals to pour into. Les Brown's been in the game for a long time, as well as he's big on network marketing as well. So those are great individuals, again, to pour into. If we don't have anybody else, we'll get ready to close this thing out. I think this is some amazing information that we've gotten today. Crystal, did you have anything before we get up out of here?
Everyone just have a great day. And thank you, Travis.
You are more than welcome. You have a great day too. Andre, I know you had your work voice on a little bit earlier, so I don't know if you got anything to get out here. I'll see if you unmute your mic or whatnot, because I told you I heard the word. You got anything
Yeah,
out
I
there?
was sitting right in front of people in the break room. Yeah, you definitely heard the work voice. That's funny, man. Everybody have a better than amazing day.
I appreciate you there, Andre. You have a great day too. Larry, did you have anything before we get out of here? Larry going back to the go ahead,
Yeah,
Larry.
yeah, I'm good. I'm back. I'm back. Hey, yeah, I love you all, and y'all tell somebody y'all love them today. Y'all have a great day as well. All right.
Appreciate you there, Larry. You have a great day too. Talisha, anything before we get out of here?
Most definitely. Just push through whatever you're going through, whatever problems, what had push through. So we can see you here tomorrow. Love y'all.
Hey, look. When you say push through, I was thinking about some voices that I got programmed into my sound thing. So I got my man Tony from Hello Houston, and this is I play this all the time when I got to push through something. I just say,
Ain't that a bitch?
push through that thing. D, anything before we get out of here?
No, sir. Just thanks for the opportunity.
You are more than welcome. You are more than welcome. I appreciate you, Robert. Anything before we get out of here?
Yes, sir. Got another one on the 3-year contract and trust the process, people.
Did you say you got another contract, Robert? Is that what you said?
Yes, sir.
Come on, man. I told y'all Robert be doing the thing, man. Kudos to you, Robert. Keep doing your thing out there, brother. You're an inspiration to me and everybody else out here, man. You are moving, brother. Nadir, anything before we get out of here?
Man, the power of this community is outstanding. And I can't thank you enough for creating it. And I know that it's the community that makes it what it is. You just the inventor. But to my man Lawrence, thank you for showing up. I don't know who the individual is with my name attached to him, because I'm inviting everybody that I can think of, because bro, you got me like this morning I woke up. I grabbed the old tripod that I had from 7 years ago. I grabbed my son camera that he not using. I asked him for his flash. I'm setting up shop in the house. Karifa came downstairs talking about, you look like you know what you're doing. And this community and the things that you putting out, it just makes a difference. I definitely believe that when we was doing speaking engagements and going into schools, if we would have had these systems, we would have impacted many more individuals. And with that, I leave y'all. Thanks. Keep showing up, and I'll show up for y'all.
I appreciate you, Nadir. And again, I really, really thank you for stepping up to the challenge that I've asked you guys to invite people to the community so we can continue to grow this thing. You are definitely doing it, trailblazer with it. So appreciate you for all of that. Also, my old moderators, if you guys could be here for Nadir tomorrow, he's going to run the room, so he may need a little bit of help from us there. So let's make sure we can help him out here tomorrow. I'll be here, but I got to do my cohort, so I got to get out of the room a little bit earlier there. But you're an amazing attribute to the community, my brother. We truly do appreciate you. I'm looking forward to seeing those videos pop up when you open up that tripod. You only get better. That's the beauty about it. You get better. And trust me, you don't need those fancy cameras like I got. This cell phone in your hand, is that camera on it is more than powerful enough to get the results that you're going to need to keep proceeding forward. And once again, once you start doing stuff and people come in and you start generating revenue, you'll get better. You'll get better and get better equipment because you got the money for all of this stuff right now. But by all means, You can start right now from wherever you're at. And if you guys don't believe it, I'm telling y'all, Nadir is an individual that if you guys follow on a social media platform, he's showing you the story. And the last thing that I will leave you guys off with, I used to say stuff to Nadir, telling myself, man, if I would have had this back then, I would have been blah, blah, blah. Well, what I realized, the man upstairs ain't want me to have that back then. He wanted me to go through some other stuff. He wanted me to take another journey, but he presented it to me at the time that he wanted me to have it. And now I got to take advantage of it. That's the beauty about it. Because if he would have gave it to me back when I was 24, I wouldn't have respected it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have utilized all of the information that he got. I would have just blew it. So I'm glad he didn't teach me the stuff that he's instilled into me today. The stuff that he's bringing to me today, I'm at the right place at the right time, exactly when I needed it. And I'm telling you right now, he's telling you this stuff at the right time, because probably back in the day, if you would have had $10 million in your pocket, you may have killed yourself. You probably wasn't ready yet.
I don't know about that, but I definitely would have killed my relationship with my wife.
That's what I'm saying, right? We wasn't ready yet. Just understand, everybody. This is for everybody. This is a message for everybody, not just Nadir. Like, he's giving you everything that you need at the right time. And I had to catch myself questioning stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure a lot of us is in the same situation of saying, man, if I had, you got it right now. That's all that matters. And that's all you need to focus on. And that's my message leaving you guys off today. It's 1% better. You got some new stuff in your life right now. You got new influencers that people just told you about today. It's new things that's going on to allow you to get 1% better today. You don't go to sleep till 12 o'clock tonight. You got plenty of time to make yourself better today than what you did yesterday. So the question is, what are you going to do? Are you going to wait till tomorrow? Are you going to wait till next month? Are you going to wait till next quarter? Because I know you told yourself last year, 2024 going to be my best year. That's what we say every year. And then January coming and it just falls to the wayside. That's because you wanted to get 100% better when the clock struck 2024. You just thought that you was going to be better because the date changed. That ain't how that worked. You have to be on a mission to be 1% better every day. And then you'll start to see everything come together. It'll all work out for you when it was supposed to. And I'm telling you right now, you being in this community, you talking in this group, it's time that it's supposed to. This is the time right now that your life is supposed to change, because you're here and that's all I got to talk to you about. I don't have nothing else to talk to y'all about but changing your life. So I know it's supposed to happen for you right now because you are here right now. And that's all the hell I got to say. So I love you all. I want y'all to get out there and make it happen today. 1% better each and every day. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Have a blessed and amazing day. If you guys haven't followed us already on these social profiles, make sure you're hitting that like button, that subscribe button. Most importantly, you're sharing this out with 3 other entrepreneurs so they can get blessed each and every morning, Monday through Friday, 8:35 a.m. I'll see you guys later. Have a blessed day.